Come on there, get us going.
Yeah, it'll take 1400 RPM on the grass till we're rolling, especially since it hasn't been mowed.
Okay, and then to the right, right? Left, sorry.
Yeah.
118.
All right, stop here. We'll do the pre-takeoff.
Alrighty. Pre-takeoff. Alright, doors in, windows.
Yep, close the latch.
Engine gauges are in the green. Oil temp's good. Fuel pressure's good. Oil pressure's good. Trim is set. We got it on neutral.
Yep.
Cool. Mixture is rich still. Our fuel pump's coming on. Landing lights. Strobes are on. Pitot heat.
One more.
Required. Okay, there's our wing lights right there. Alright, before takeoff check's complete. What want me to call?
I'll do radios.
Alrighty.
Roscoe traffic, Comanche 6057 Papa, departing 18 will be left traffic, leaving the area to the northwest.
Make sure we got the brakes all the way off.
Alright, final is clear. Have no traffic.
Remember it, when we get to 500 feet, throttle back to about 18 inches, and then no more than a 30-degree bank to the left.
Okay, 500 feet, 18 inches, 30-degree bank to the left.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Got a little in from the left.
Okay. This way.
Yep.
Alright, nice and easy.
Yep.
Airspeed. Yep. Start this rolling out. Good, my nose will shake right there.
Stay in ground effect. Now you can sort of let her come up, pull the gear up. Alright. Coming up.
Alright, gears up, Amber.
Right. Going for 500 feet straight out.
500 feet. Left turn. $200 a level. 100 a level.
Good on the power.
Car ready.
And 600 feet's fine too.
Okay.
Just, you sort of want to target 500 to not overshoot.
Shoot.
And we're going to hold this. Obviously, we got to hold at 600 till we're
Clear.
out. Yep. All right, you can get the fuel pump.
Fuel pump.
And we'll just watch it stayed up. Good. All right, and then at this point, yeah, once we get to the departure end, I start sort of cutting for the middle of the bay to get us out of the shell as fast as possible.
All right, we're clear on the left side.
Plus, they're landing 8, so this will
keep
signal to Pensacola that we're not getting mixed up in their final.
At 179.
Alright, I would go about 20 to the left, just because we got a guy also descending into 8, and then smoothly apply the power and up to 4,500. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
And again, keep your hands on it too. What we want to do is feel for, we want to feel for where we start to get the shake.
Okay.
Piper 034, 11 miles from Navy Sherman, turn right heading 040, maintain 1,500, stand by final.
And we'll see if we can see the light at all.
Yeah.
And note the stick position when we start to get the shake. So they're starting to get a little bit of vibration.
Okay. feel it.
Yeah.
There's the light.
Okay.
Yep, see it.
See it done, and there's the brake.
That's the brake, okay.
And again, recover. And again, you got to get the nose, again, I'm not adding any power here. You got to get the nose down to level at least, or maybe a little less at first. Then let her accelerate. And let's clear back to the left so we don't get in too close to Pensacola. All right, so you ready to try it?
Oof, okay. All right, so our power settings.
I'm going to give you a little bit extra nose up, but
okay. So just nice and easy.
Yeah, just nice and easy. It was what, about 16 degrees pitch up, so again, just slowly raise it.
And I'll keep this nice and coordinated. Yeah. Oh, really? It was about 70 knots.
Yeah, about 68 miles an hour is where it broke.
1,204, 2,000. Navy Echo 725, Pensacola departure, IDAT, maintain 3,000.
Good, coming back.
Maintain 3,000, Navy Echo 725.
And as we slow down, we got to add right rudder.
Gulf Shores Airport, information Papa, current at Pensacola, be vectors for the ILS, runway 17. Information Papa, current, ILS 17, Navy Echo 725. Navy Echo 725, did you want hold at Penty? I see you filed to Penty.
There's Buffett.
The approach.
Alright.
So recover.
Nice drop.
Roger.
Lower the nose.
And so the ILS, and you want to do
you got flying speed, you can, again, try to hold it level and let it accelerate at level.
Right.
Again, we'll be able to replay the logs and the tapes to sort of see how much altitude we lost.
Heading 050.
Okay, we're at a good gear speed, so let's go ahead. Your airplane, gear down.
All right, so gear down.
And yep, it'll watch the pitch up as they come down. All right, gears down. So let's sort of head that way and look at our ADSB and look around.
I don't see anybody out here with my eyeballs.
Okay. All right, so let's pretend we're landing on a runway 33.
Okay.
So set about 14 inches of manifold pressure.
All right.
And pull 1 notch of flaps. That's 2.
Oh, okay. And then this,
yeah, I know, it takes a little.
This one's 1?
Yep, that's 1.
Okay, there's our first notch.
First notch, okay, so the trim about 1 back from neutral should give you about 100 with flaps 1.
Piper 034, this is BPAR approach, runway 7 left, maintain 1,005.
Yeah, and as you do, just start a glide at 100.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, that's close enough. All right, so we're gliding at 100. All right, we just pretend we just turned base, so pull flaps 2.
Pensacola approach, Skyhawk at 92161, 1,500 for 6,000, runway heading.
2, okay, so now we're looking for 90.
Okay.
And usually about a half more will give us 90 with the same power.
Yep.
Hey, what I go 726, flying 240.
Yeah, so we got about a 500 foot per minute glide.
Yep.
All right, so we're doing a short field, so go to full flaps.
Turn right, heading 250.
This flap lever is like glitchy.
Maybe
there you go.
Full flaps.
Approach,
And
9.0.
yeah, we're looking for 80. We're going to be at our weight. We're looking for about 79.
Okay, so I need some more trim.
Yeah, and at this point, you usually need almost like 1.5 to 2 more notches. Because what I want is you to have lots of control authority to flare. Yeah, so here I'm going to set it where I would normally land this.
Okay.
And on my airplane.
Your airplane?
All right, again, let's do a traffic check.
Clear on the left.
We're going to turn away from the sun. All right, so we're coming down. I go power off because we're going to land. I'm holding it off, holding it off, holding it off.
There's our light.
Okay.
There's our buffet.
Yep. And there's the brake.
Okay. All right, so you're really going to have to...
Yep. And again, what I'm going to want you to feel is just even you saw I went in maybe just a third power.
Yeah.
Is how much trim force.
Yeah, because otherwise we'd shoot up into the sky.
Right. Yeah, so
Okay.
again, we're maybe a little more nose down. Again, we're set up at about an 80 mile an hour glide.
Okay.
Yeah, this power setting's fine.
All right.
Or maybe even a little less. And let's say when 1,300 foot's our runway. So you're going to try to flare at 1,300 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, power all the way off.
And I'm flaring.
And hold it off, hold it off, hold it off.
Woohoo, we're going to show.
Piper,
All right, there's our light.
So recover.
4 affirm, that's the
All right,
parent
so
runway in
half
use for
power.
Pensacola.
Lots of right rudder. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Lower the... All right. And
Piper
then...
034,
Okay,
roger.
and then start bringing the flaps up.
A1 Echo 726, landing 210.
I don't know.
You got to pull, you push and pull back just a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
And then, yeah, bring them all the way to 0 if we're in the white arc.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't want to
All right, then gear up.
Here. All right. Gear's coming up.
All right.
Piper 034, turn right,
And
heading 340.
let's,
Up amber.
yeah. All right, and my airplane.
Your airplane.
A1 Echo 726, going to maintain 1,500. Leaving 2,000 for 1,500, A1 Echo 726.
This airplane is just so powerful.
Yeah.
So-
Bravo's got November requested RNAV 9er. The aircraft from Bedford City,
All right.
8050,
Well, why don't we,
Zulu, Florida,
here
Georgia,
for
Alabama,
Fairhope.
thunderstorms. For more information, contact flight service.
And you can go ahead and probably bring the power back to 16 and just start descending. All right, let's go ahead and get your landing check. Fuel pump on.
Fuel pump is on.
Mixture rich.
There's Rich.
Prop forward.
Prop forward.
Standing by on the gear for when we're basically adjacent to the landing point. And you can come in, now I come into about 15 and a half, 16 inches on the power. Is going to hold us at about 125.
Okay.
Yeah, this will...
Callahan traffic, Sierra 413 Papa has cleared the runway, is taxiing to the west ramp.
Should work pretty good. No other observed traffic. Yeah, and we're going to plan a full stop.
Okay. Looks kind of dead.
Yep, winds look pretty calm.
Alright, he's turning.
Yeah, he's doing like a power off 180. Keeping them pretty tight.
Callahan traffic, 57 Papa's overhead, left downwind 19. Funny Callahan 1A1, left base, runway 197.
All right, I go ahead and start your turn.
Land traffic, 57 pop, left downwind 19, full stop.
Okay,
Alright, I got him on final right there.
okay,
short
there he is.
final.
All right, so go ahead and pull power to about 14. And we're below 130, so gear down.
Here's that green.
All right, we're below 120, so flaps 1. Or no, we're no flap, but never mind. So,
Yeah.
yep. So you can pull the power probably back another inch. And I'm gonna, again, trim you for, that should be about 90. And again, use power to adjust the glide.
Alright, we're clear on the right, the center, and the left.
Yep. And you're probably gonna, we're tight, fairly tight in, so you may need to roll,
Yeah, I'm just
basically.
gonna kind of come all the way
Yep.
around.
So again, 100. And again, don't be afraid to, if it's getting heavy on the controls to hold your speeds, don't be afraid to use them.
Callahan traffic, Comanche 57 pop, base to final 19, full stop.
Alright, we're right on the glide slope.
Yeah, alright.
And again, looking good. I would just keep doing what you're doing.
Callahan 181, left crosswind, runway 19.
We got a 3 green on final.
3 green on final. Alright, about 100.
Yep, you're fine.
Alright.
Again, the goal with this is to have you have some extra energy, so as we get into the flare, you can sort of work for the runway without running out of airspeed real quick. So now I would come back like half an inch. Yeah, let her keep coming down.
Alright.
Callahan traffic 181, left downwind, runway 19, Sunny.
Alright, bring her out, bring the power out a little more. Keep her, let her keep her coming down, keep coming down. Coming down. Yep, coming down, good, good. Let her down a little more, down
Okay.
a little more, a little more.
A little more.
Yep.
Right there it is.
Yep. Look at that. That was all you.
Oh my goodness.
Power all the way off.
Off.
Yep.
Boop.
And let her roll.
Break. Beep.
I think yours was even better than Oliver's.
Whew.
What do you think?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Honestly, that for no flap, that was really like smooth.
Yep.
It's interesting feeling the float in this plane though versus my 172 because like it's much.
This
Much
is one of the
different.
most notorious floaters in the GA fleet.
Traffic point 1 is final, runway 19, departing to the east, coming.
That was cool. Thanks for letting me do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna go let you do another one if you want.
Okay.
We'll do a two. We'll do a flaps two.
Flaps
Yep.
2. All right.
Main difference is you're gonna need a little more nose up trim, and we can lower the final speed about 5 miles an hour.
All right. So about to 85 instead
Yes.
of 90.
Now you can keep 90 till you're like 100 feet. You don't
Okay.
really need to like, you know, but you do want to shed some of that energy before you're in the flare.
Okay. Yeah, because then you'll just kind of.
Yes. Yep. And again, we're doing this here where it's nice and wide and nice and long. So you don't, again, you're not stressing out, you know. We're not trying to put it exactly on any target or anything. The key is to get a feel for the sight picture
Yeah.
and just how it feels, not like, you know, again, we're not trying to do commercial standards, precision landing or anything like that for this. Yeah, that's right. We can get the air conditioning going.
So nice out right now. Wow.
Yeah.
83.
Yeah. All right, doors and windows.
Cool. Fuel pump is on, lights are on, make sure it's rich.
Reset your trim. All right, airplanes back to you.
All right.
Let's see.
Callahan traffic, Comanche 6057 Papa, departing 19, closed traffic.
All right, final is clear, C19, clear takeoff 19. Forward mixture rich.
This one, depending where we're at on the rollout, I may take it from you and just do a go.
Okay.
But if, you know, that don't, there's, again, if we full stop, we full stop. That's not. But if everything's looking real good for a go, I'll transition us on the rollout to a go.
Sounds good. All right, C19. Really have any winds? Got us lined up here. Oh. All right. Smoothly apply the power. All right, rudder. All right. Here's
Callahan
speed.
traffic, flight line refueler crossing at Charlie 6, runway 19, Callahan.
Rudder. There goes the nose.
Yep.
And litter gains to speed.
Yep, now you're good.
And up we go.
Yeah, that one you really didn't need probably the ground effect. So gear, positive rate gear up.
Here.
All right, well,
There's a
we're climb to 800 and we'll start our turn.
All right.
Callahan traffic, flight line refueler clear of runway 19, Callahan.
All right, clear off. Right, the center to the left.
Callahan traffic, 57 Papa, turning crosswind 19, touch and go.
Yeah. So in the pattern again, you can come back to about that 16 inches. Will keep us from accelerating way up.
Clear on the right, the center to the left.
Clear to the right.
Callahan traffic, 57 Papa, left downwind 19.
Alright, so establish downwind, fuel pump on, mixture rich.
Pump is on, mixture
prop
is
forward.
rich, props forward.
So I pretty much, it's on the list, but it's basically gumps.
Yeah.
And have a consistent time and place that you do it. If you're expecting something wild and crazy in the pattern, consider doing it sooner rather than later. The gear is the only thing, because of the drag, to potentially hold out for a little longer.
Right. Come in. Beam.
Yep, so gear down.
Gear down.
Alright, flaps 1.
Gears down. Flaps
Alright, set power to about 14 and 100 mile an hour glide. You can probably trim 1 notch-ish up. Yep, very good. And watch your heading, you're sort of cutting yourself in.
Getting blown.
Yep.
Alright, clear on the right. Center. The left. Give it another second. Alright.
Callahan traffic, 57 Papa, left base 19, touch and go.
Alright, so here, flaps 2. Alright.
This is 2, right?
Yep, that's 2. Yep.
Right.
And then again, you may want another half turn. Go ahead and start making your final.
Yep.
And power back, because come back to about 13.
Alright,
Looking good. Yeah,
just
a little high, but good. Yeah, and again, trim yourself up almost another notch, because again, we can be 90 here and then looking to slow to 85 as we get down close to the runway.
Okay.
And again, with these trims, you actually sort of have to push.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Kind of keep us. Okay.
And for me, I find, again, I do better in that regime than not.
You're the trim king.
Yeah. Looking good. Yeah, you can bring out just a little bit of power, not little, maybe not quite that much.
Okay.
But that's good. Looking good. Right, you can come out on more power now. And again, just let her keep coming down. Her coming down. Pull that power all the way out. Keep the nose coming down. Yeah. Now a little. Okay. Yeah. Work it. Work it. Work it. There you are, my airplane.
Your airplane.
Flaps up. Trim. And here we go.
Airspeed. Cool.
That was great. Gear up. Good job.
That felt good. Yeah, there's that like sweet spot right there.
Yep. All right. All right, Plane Place Adventures, Maddi's first Comanche landings. How do you think she did? Drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe. Maddi, what do you think?
I think I finally figured out the sight picture and the feel, so if you guys will be the judge, tell me what I can improve on and tell me what you think, and yeah, thanks for watching.
All right, have a good night, everybody.